Good evening and welcome back to another episode of Everyday Conversations. I'm your host, Martini Kennedy.
I'm your boy, Mr. J in the play.
Mr. J is late.
Hey, yeah, I'm late, y'all. It's on me, y'all. Y'all know we supposed to kick this thing off, but hey, I'm highly sought
Good.
after.
It's
I'm
all
highly,
good.
I'm highly sought after. You know.
No comment on that. No comment. Look, so it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, guys. First off. Um,
hmm
so had a couple of situations that happened, and one where a woman told me about, and I hear these kind of conversations often. So I figured that this will be a conversation that need to be had here. Why are women looked down upon by men? Why do men downplay us? Can you answer that for me,
Let me.
sir? Why do y'all downplay us?
Well, um, so this is a very, very interesting topic too. Um, Number one. And I'm gonna be honest about it always, like I always do, right? Some
Yeah,
people gonna like it, some people ain't. But
there
I ain't here for that.
I go.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yep.
Um, First and foremost, a man that ain't got his shit to go, he intimidated by a woman. That's she standing on business. She got things going. You know what I'm saying? And number one, he gonna try to shoot his shot cause she cute, she thick, she sexy, she fine, whatever you want to label it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the moment that she choose not to entertain her, then get what? Oh, you ain't all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You think you got something good and you don't. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So that's one thing, right? Number two, um
What about us? Like they feel like we don't have the knowledge of things, certain things that they have the knowledge of.
I was
Um,
getting to that.
you know,
I was getting to that.
yeah.
I was getting to that.
Okay.
So and it's been that way in society for so long. You know, my CEO on my job, she speaks about it a lot of how, you know, being in rooms with men that feel like just because
Mm-hmm.
she's a woman, you know what I'm saying, she don't
Mm-hmm.
know what she's talking about. You know, and not just her, a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, be in rooms with men, and some of these women are hey, they're a lot sharper than us fellas. I ain't gonna lie to you now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't
Like
male
we are the
bashing.
backbone
I,
of the for the men with a lot of things. It's like they want you to be they want you to be front and center with certain things, and then certain things they want you to be in the background. Like, oh, this ain't this one ain't your fight or whatever. But pretty much anything a man can do now, a woman can do.
but get what? It ain't now. It's been that way.
It's been that way.
But a lot of things, that old saying is, "Oh, she need to be seen and not
I
heard."
heard, yeah,
You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So you got to think about it. Women got a voice too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hey,
Women got a voice too. And
don't
so
downplay us.
so and uh, some men gon' downplay y'all. Some men gon' downplay women just to keep their position or keep their spot. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what it normally be.
Or
You know
to
what I'm
be
saying?
the dominant, is a sense of power or um
Or is that I'm the man, so you got to do what I say
I
do.
say do.
Right, right, right,
Well,
right.
if I say it's this way, but no, it's not that way. It's the way I said it is. But it's the same difference. It's just that you wanted to be in the route of the way you wanted to be said. Or like my mom had a situation where she went to the shop to see about her car getting fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And she had her old man in the car, whatever, but she knew this particular mechanic because she take her car there all the time. But she always say like, "Oh, every time I go there, basically it's like he talks to her in a certain tone. I don't know if it's a racist thing. It could be that. It could be, coming in and saying, "Well, it's the radiator," and then he probably said, "Well, no, it ain't the radiator. It's the fuel pump." Just kind of
Throwing
like
stuff out
she
there.
don't right, like she just throwing something out there and don't really know what she's talking about. And it's like, dang, like for me, even if I don't know, I do research because I don't want to go somewhere and then state something that I don't have facts to. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure that you know what you're talking about.
So
But it's
listen,
like even with that.
mm-hmm. With that, the automotive industry, period, right? One thing men know. Now, when you dealing with dishonest men like that, that's what they're gonna do. Cause
Mm-hmm.
guess what? That man know if nothing else, you got to get to work. You got to pick them children up from school. You got
Mm-hmm.
to get to that grocery store. You got to go pay them bills. And guess what? He know that that's your only means of transportation.
Yeah.
You feel me? So guess what? He also know, well, hey, she gonna get this fixed.
Yeah.
So I
Women
swear.
gonna take care of business more than a man. Sometimes a
Hold,
man
hold,
feel like
hold,
this.
hold, hold on,
I'm
hold
just I
on
said
now.
sometimes. I did put sometimes
Hold
now.
on now.
Like
Hold
I ain't
on.
downplaying men because I know
Hold
a lot
on
of
now.
men.
Hold on
A
now.
lot of men do handle business and they do their part as a man or whatever part they need to play in the situation, being a
But
parent or whatever.
but here's the thing too, right?
It's a
Society has
good one.
society has geared us to be, you know, hey, I'm the man. You got to do what I say do. But
Right.
guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Us men, a lot of times our pride gonna be in the way.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? We'll find ourselves, and I'm gonna say it straight up, we will find ourselves in certain situations to where we ain't even familiar with it. But guess what?
Gonna make it look good.
My pride so big and
Yes.
strong that I
Yes.
ain't even finna go to my old lady and
It's
be like,
be
hey,
it be
babe,
so
look, I don't know
crazy.
what's going on. And I know, guess what? I know you familiar with it. So guess what?
Right.
I'm going to bow my head and let you lead us through
Right.
this situation.
Like, I mean,
Listen,
what's
a
wrong
lot
with
of
that?
us, cause get what? Girl, I'm a man. You better not listen. You say it again. Say
But
something else. Say something else. You better say something. Ooh, say something else. I'm a man. You better not tell me. You better not listen. We going down the road. Hey, listen. My GPS went off. We done been down here 1,000 times. I know how to get here. And you know
and
we done
tell
played.
y'all nothing,
Look,
knuckleheads.
you know we done played this damn Sunny
Yeah.
4 times already. We
Look, y'all ain't gonna say a word. Don't want.
ain't gonna open our mouth
Yeah.
because our pride
Yeah.
and how
Pride.
we built to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here's the thing too, right? We now on the flip side too now some of y'all got
Say
the
talk. Say it.
hey
Don't be
listen.
scared. Don't hold back.
Oh, I ain't. You
All
know
right.
I ain't now. Some women got some of the most nasty dispositions.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
yeah.
and guess what?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yes.
I don't mind.
Yes.
I don't mind putting you in your. I don't mind. You hear
But
me?
you do. But I'm just saying, like, for like the knowledge of knowing things,
Okay.
the knowledge
Listen.
of knowing things. And that's just like for me, Jay taught me a lot of things so that I would know, nobody won't play in my face. He'd be like, you already know that this how this goes. So if they say it's another way, then you already know that they lying, you know.
But
So
listen, I'm gonna say this too. Like my grandma used to say all the time, boss sense is the best sense. See what I'm saying? Everybody ain't fortunate enough to have that person around them to teach them. You know what I'm saying? So
mhm,
yeah, of course you see what I'm saying now. Fool me once, fool me twice, the
right.
third time, come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah. And that's why I told my mom with that situation. I was like, I went go back. Regardless of how many times he worked on your car and that he do a good job. Like you can't handle me no certain type of way and I'm coming to pay my money. And I'm really just I'm telling you what the car is doing. You know, and people then looked at the car and told her what it is too. And she
So
telling him that.
and so I agree, but you know to tear a woman down just because you assume or you feel as if just because she a woman she don't know.
Mhm. She don't know. Yep.
And in my career that I do, there's some bad women out here.
Mhm.
It's one I can't wait to work with her. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like because number one, and don't get me wrong, I used to be there too. To well, no, I ain't telling no woman down, but it was she couldn't tell me that. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like I used to be like that
Mhm.
until I got humbled and got put in my place and got showed up. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
So I think the way society is nowadays, and I'm not gonna say men are losing ground. I think the playing field has become more even now to where women
Yes.
do have a voice. Women do
Mhm.
women can, because I know some women welders that can weld. Hey, listen, they can weld good. I know. I hired at my job. She was one of the, and I actually kind of made history within the transit industry within the southeast region for the fact of, um, she was the first black female mechanic.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That actually stayed on and just really kind of, you know what I'm saying, and did a good job.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fields that men have dominated,
Yeah.
for years. You see what I'm saying? Now, sports. I found myself looking at women basketball last night because they go hard.
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't listen. True enough, yeah, LeBron, you and your son got on the court together the other night. Oh, okay then.
Because the girls feel like they got something to prove, and
And they do.
it's like any little thing they do. And I'm just saying, like Angel Reese, and even with
Caitlin
Caitlin
Clark.
Clark, it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everything competition, and then it's like, but y'all ain't really putting that pressure on Caitlin Clark. Everything was at Angel Reese, and I just feel like for
Mm-mm,
me,
mm-mm, mm-mm. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. See, so I'm gonna say it like this, right? So even with that, right, you didn't have a lot of men tearing those two women down
yeah,
because it was sports.
right,
They made it be a political thing to make it be a
yes,
black and white thing. You get what I'm
and
saying?
they did make
Yeah,
yeah,
but guess what? Guess what? At the same time, they really wasn't showing how um a lot of the black WNBA players was giving Angel Reese hell.
yes,
You see what I'm saying? They was giving her hell. I'm talking about fouling her hard, flagrant fouls. You see what I'm saying?
yes,
Because
yep,
guess what? But they was toughing her up
yeah,
for what. But at the
I
same
get
time,
it.
but here's the thing: the other race wasn't doing Caitlin Clark like that.
No,
They was welcoming her in. They were teaching her.
it
They
was
were
like
showing her.
it was like
It,
all hail to the queen with her, but it was like you was making Angel Reese like um prove a point. Like she was having to prove a point to everybody. And like the way that in the comments, like people and men the most, like it was just like wow, like
so let's
nobody
say
was
it.
really defending her.
Let's. I mean, let's
Nobody
be.
was defending her. They were just bashing her. And it's like wow. But what is she doing? Just like one time she had on some heels and she was backstage and she was walking, but you in heels, your feet gonna hurt. The way she was walking, it was funny, you know, and she was just like still trying to be cool with it and just try to get to where she can take her shoes off. And boy, did they make a mockery of that.
So
It's
let
like
me say
any
this.
little
Let me
thing.
say this. And this is might be the realest question that I'm gonna ask for this segment that we doing right now. When have you ever seen that a black woman didn't have to prove herself in society or in today's world? Tell me a moment that a black woman didn't have to prove herself in today's world.
It's like we in a world by ourselves. We fighting alone. We
Tell me
fight
you
alone
tell
in
me a moment.
so many ways.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
tell me a moment to where a black woman didn't have to prove herself in today's world.
yeah.
Y'all get talked
I've
about the
never
most.
really
Black women
yes, I
get
did.
talked about the most. Black women get frowned upon the most. And then
Mm-hmm.
guess what? It's so disheartening. It's so disheartening and shameful and sad that guess what? Majority of the black men and the one that's doing it.
Oh, let's talk about that. So it's like with men, they supposedly have a certain standards, but okay, the man want a big butt. They don't even really care how the face look. Some don't even care how the face look. As long as the figure is up to par where they, you know, where it catch their eye, the rest don't even really matter. What
All right, let me
Glorilla
tell you.
said,
Let me tell
what
you something.
Glorilla said,
Let me tell you something.
what Glorilla
Hey,
said. Let me see what that statement Glorilla made. Hold
let me
on.
tell you something.
Go ahead.
What you saying ain't lying.
I'm like,
When at the end of the day,
I know what she said.
what you say?
She said these ends don't have a type. They want a stupid B.
Exactly.
I
Okay.
said, boy, that's the realest stuff I'd have heard. Like
Hold on,
when
hold
she
on,
said
hold
that,
on, hold on, hold on. Okay.
yeah.
Hold
Go
on
back
now.
and listen to it. Y'all
Hold
go back
on
and
now.
listen. Women go back and listen to what she said. I was
Hey,
like,
so
whoa.
listen. Cause guess what? Sometimes, and I'm gonna be real about it. I'm gonna make these two statements. I'm gonna touch on that first, then I'm gonna double back.
All right.
Cause sometimes when I choose my type, she wind up being a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay.
Sometimes when I do choose my type, which what I think is my type,
Mm-hmm.
she wind up being a stupid bitch. Because guess what? You so focused on what you used to be, and you ain't that no more. You
Okay.
got to elevate. You got to elevate yourself, and you got to change who you used to be. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So now I'm gonna double back. Guess what? If that's what you putting on display for me to look at, then guess what? That's what I'm looking at.
True.
You
True.
hear me? That's
True.
what I'm looking at. Listen. If you gonna lead with what's between your legs or what you toe behind you, if that's what you lean with, then that's what I'm
That's
focused
what,
on. And guess what? Guess what? That's what I'm coming after.
yeah.
That's what I'm
I agree.
coming after.
I agree with that. And
And
I
here's the
hate bitches
thing.
like that.
One more other thing, right? I had to ask my question. I asked some guys. I said, "Hey man," I said, "Man, have y'all ever noticed, bro, the thing that I'm talking about? God created something on a woman, bro, that she go sit on the toilet with my nigga. I'm talking about, and guess what? If that thing busting by, but we had it. We don't care what she look like, but she can have a half a foot. You know what I'm talking about? But let that thing be
Bow
poking out
tight.
back up. You feel me? Let
Standards
that,
standards at an
hey,
all time low when
and
it comes to that.
yeah, I said, bro, why does she have to have just that for us to even notice her?
We
You know
need
what I'm saying?
that question need to be pinned because yeah, like what? Like
But again, it all rolls back to what I said at first, right? Even the one that got half a foot, her arm fold up, you feel me? I caught like a pistol. That
not a
thing
person.
fat back there. Yeah, that thing fat back there. And guess what?
Don't need the rest don't matter.
The rest don't matter. But
Yeah.
get what? Time we shoot our shot and she shoot us down. What going on with your retarded? You ain't you feel me? Now we tear you down. Now we degrade you.
Instead of walking away like a man, like, and it's like
Pride and ego. Pride
I,
and ego in the way.
I just feel like I don't know what percentage, but from what it used to be, like men confidence is at an all-time low. Like they put on this this show like it's this and that when it's really not. Like I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot of stuff that women go through. I haven't necessarily been through nothing, probably once or twice, but for the most part, like I talk back, number one. So I talk back, and you know, they don't want you to talk back, but at the same time, you think you're gonna just talk to me any kind of way, like that. It don't work like that. Like the men want women to be a woman, but the men not being men. Like make it make sense. If and that's just like with twerking. With twerking, like okay, Megan Thee Stallion, that's her thing, that's her signature, that's what she do. But it was okay when Too Short was singing about it. Luke was, you know, he had songs about it, like that back in the day. That's all the type of music that we really listened to, and it was from men for women to do it. But now that women are leading with that, oh, now it's a problem. Let's normalize not twerking and this, that, and another.
Well, I'm gonna say this too, man. Yeah, because number one, like I said, it goes back to what society is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool for a man to speak about that. You know what I'm saying? Like so or to even rap about it, right? You know, so um they expect men to behave that way. They expect men to talk and move around that way. But a woman, yeah, that's frowned upon.
Yeah. Real bad.
Yeah,
Real
it's
bad.
frowned upon. It's frowned upon. But
It's mean now.
so when you talk about let's talk about it. So man, when Fox and Brown, Lil Kim album cover came out. Now number one, when Two Live Crew album cover came out and had them
Uh-huh.
women standing up there in their bikinis
That
and
part.
had them big old but don't showing, you
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Oh, all right.
Oh, it was
Oh,
cool
okay
then.
then.
Yeah.
It was hey.
Yeah.
But when Lil Kim dropped down and put that thing in your face, well, we were like, ooh, wait a minute. But the whole world was like, hold on. Pull
Oh,
that shit off the shelf.
she's
Pull it
this.
off the shelf right now.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
cannot be
She cannot.
listen. She cannot be showing that. Yeah, that ain't what she's supposed to be doing. No, that's not.
I
But
don't get it.
I'm just saying. So sometimes I'm gonna say this. Sometimes women have to push the envelope to the furthest extreme to get noticed.
We tired of doing that though. We don't
But
want
I
to do that
get
no
it.
more.
I get it. I get it.
We
I
won't
get
do
it.
that no more. We
But
want the same. We want the same. We want the same respect that a man is getting. Like this is 2024. And like we said before, this is not the modern day traditional, you know, man lead, woman follow type thing. Like that's still the thing. But we are not being quiet anymore. Like we not sitting back allowing the men to run the show and tell us when to go, when not to go, when to do this. Like, no, we not on that type of time no more. And that's got to be respected across the board. We not.
So here's the thing though. So I'm not in now. Some men do have a problem with accepting it, right?
Yeah.
But me personally, I truly feel, um, it's the way you do it though. It's the way you do it. I understand you're a woman, and yes, I understand you can maneuver and move. And to be honest with you, some women can get indoors that men can't. But guess what? Just because you can, does that mean that you got to look down your nose at me?
No.
Just because you can, does that
And that's
mean
why
that you got to parade around and and kind of like throw it in my face?
and I think that is because of the way women have been in the background for so long. And now
But
that
does
you
it make
get
it right
it,
though?
no, it don't make it right. Absolutely
Okay,
not.
all right, good.
And
I'm
that's
good.
why
I'm
I
good.
said that
Yeah, right,
it
right,
needs
right.
to be fair across the board, like respect. Okay, and it's just like now, look at all these women truck drivers. The women that took over the truck driving world, like it's a big thing now.
But hold on, hold on. Yeah, the women have taken it over, and at the same time, just like when we were talking about Two Live Crew and Lil Kim, sex sale. I go on some of my social media platforms. I go on some of my social media platforms. I see some of them truck drive women too. Got them tights on. Got it. You feel me? I'm
Yeah,
talking about that thing. I'm talking about
that's comfortable driving.
whatever label you want to
See,
put on it.
that's the way
Whatever
that's
label
the
you
way
want to
y'all
put on
mind
it.
think. Y'all
But
mind
see,
is
guess
not
what? But so listen. You want to say comfortable driving, right?
right.
So now, if you want to say comfortable driving, that may be all well and good too. But at the same time, I done seen some of them. I done seen some women right here locally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That got out dressed like that to unload their truck. Do you think that's being safe?
I
Do you
mean,
think you see what I'm saying? I mean,
so
so
the thing
it's a way
is,
to it's a
why
way
is
to
it not
do it.
okay? Why is it not
I
okay for a woman to in a respectful way? What tights? What's wrong with tights?
I
Just
didn't say
because
nothing
her
wrong with
body
I
is shaped a certain way. But I get it because
I ain't saying nothing was wrong with it. I didn't say
okay,
nothing was wrong with it. But guess what? If if so, here's the thing, right? They're just like they're just like at your job, right?
mm-hmm,
So if your job requires you to wear a uniform,
mm-hmm,
you get what I'm saying? If your job requires you to wear a uniform, you had to come in, your shirt tucked in, you know what I'm saying, ironed up, this, that, and the third. You ain't gonna come in them folks job with your shirt tied up in the front to show your belly button ring off here because you
no,
feeling
no,
sexy that day.
wow,
You get what
no,
I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I
So
get it.
and I ain't saying all of
It's
them
a
do.
time and a place.
I ain't saying all of them do that, but guess what?
Right.
Normally, when they are that way, you know what I'm saying? They didn't stop driving for the day. They didn't did they 11 hours of driving. They at the truck stop. They
Mm-hmm.
hey they you feel me like they in they downtime. You
Laying it
feel me?
down.
So
Mm-hmm.
right, they done went in there and had they shower. You feel me? At the truck stop. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about? So
Mm-hmm.
of course, get what? I mean, hey, that trucking world, some serious now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did it for
yeah,
quite some time. It's that trucking world. Yeah, yeah, it's different. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But it's like I don't know. I don't really think that this is something that'll go away. This is just like it just really it's getting worse and more men are being exposed to the way they really feel about a woman. Um, in today's time, like
hmm
10 years ago, it really wasn't, a lot said or a lot of men acting to me um this way, the way that they do now about women, about you know how they feel about women. And it's like you said, intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you intimidated? What from a woman makes you intimidated?
Because you obtain you have either achieved or obtained something that I couldn't have, and I'm looking at you as in, instead of me really asking you, how did you obtain it, or how did you make it to that level, or how did you get to where you are? You know what I'm saying? I rather she a woman. She ain't got no business doing that. That's a man job. She don't even know how to do it. I don't even know what she
But
trying.
now we have men chef. We have men chefs. We have
Wait, men chefs. Like
we
men
have
been chefs.
but mostly, where is a woman? Where is a woman supposed to be? I'll take you back to when it was a
Man,
commercial. It was a commercial that came on earlier this year, a political commercial or interview or whatever it was. You know how it started off with the woman sitting in the kitchen.
hmm?
The woman was sitting in the kitchen. I'm gonna send it to you when we get out the air, and I'm just like, it was just so ironic, and it was just so noticeable of what they were trying to portray in that moment. It was just like it was right. It just slapped us in the women in the face, and I was just like, wow. And but we got some dumbfounded women too that don't get it. Like they don't get it. Some I guess they like to be led, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being led because that's what you really supposed to do. But that doesn't mean you can't voice your opinion. Like I'm still gonna tell my husband why I feel like we should do it. Maybe this would be a better way to do it. Just because you told me that this the way you want it done, it might not be the most efficient way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what about if we do it like this to make it easier on both of us? What's wrong with that?
Well, so that's a woman that don't mind um inquiring or asking for the help. You see what I'm saying? Um, you have some women out here, and this be the stupidest shit that I hear all the time. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't finna ask no man for that. If he paying attention to me, he should know what I need. How the hell I know? I ain't playing Blues Clues with you. How I supposed to know what's in your mind? Yeah, just because I'm paying attention to you, you think I know you need $25 or $50? Oh, okay. Cause get what? You get up and go to work just like I goddamn do.
So if this is your person,
So
then
guess what?
it is certain things that you should already know.
You should guess what? So here's the thing, right? So but at the same time, if I'm operating in my fashion of how I'm operating, and I'm trying to be for myself and be for you,
Uh-huh.
then guess what? You supposed to fill in the gap
Oh yeah.
to keep me on track to
Oh
say,
yeah.
hey babe, today Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? I be running a little light on Wednesday. Oh yeah, babe, you right. So now at that same time,
Yeah.
so especially when you know what I'm saying, but especially when I'm doing my part to, as in I'm saying, and I stand on this. Men, we are bred to be a protector and a provider.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, now if I'm running myself raggedy, trying to be a provider
Mm-hmm.
and a protector, yeah, some things I am gonna slip up and forget. You see what I'm
And
saying?
the same as
But the
us.
right now you said it. Now you
Same as
said
us.
it.
But
But
because we are the women, those things are expected. We're expected to remember when a bill is due. We're expected to cook dinner, tend to the kids. We're expected to do the shopping. We're expected to do the sometimes the planning of the trips, family trips, and things like that. We're expected to do those things because we are the women. But we get tired too.
Well, we ain't asking you to do it all the time.
Well,
We don't ask you to do it all the time. I
it's
mean, we
like
ain't asking you to do it all the time. Now, here's
it's
the
like
thing.
you
Now,
said, we got to
so get
fill in
what?
the gaps. The
Now, hold
gaps got to
on.
be
Now,
filled.
at the end of the day, check this out. I'm gonna say this. Now, if I do plan a party, it ain't gonna be shit about it that you like, cause I ain't did it right. I ain't look. I
Yeah,
ain't
you
look.
know
I
you.
I, I
Yeah,
got the wrong color. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like I
But
ain't look. I
you
invited
supposed to know
somebody
these
that you
things.
don't like.
You
No,
supposed to know these things.
no.
Like you
How I
should
know?
know the
How I know?
favorite
Look,
color. You
look,
should
look,
know
look,
the foods
look.
that she eats.
Yeah, that's what you eat at home. But now for the party, cause for the party, you somebody else. And you talking to Tamika every day on the phone, but I ain't know you ain't want her at your damn party. You feel me? Like so
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Just
It's
be
things like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
I
know,
get
it's
that.
things like that. So of course, when we're out here just straight up being a um being a provider, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's our main goal. We got so much on our mind, you know what I'm saying? The little small thing that we forget. And guess what? It and I hear so much. Women will go off on you because you didn't remember the small things, and what they say the small things is what matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
They will blow up about the smallest thing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But I'm so focused on trying to make sure that I take care of this as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
That little small thing that I forgot. You get what I'm saying? Like why you crucify me because I why you crucify me because I forgot it. Don't crucify me because I forgot it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you ain't count that I done did all of this, but that little dot over there that I forgot. See, you just don't do nothing right. All you had to do was put your finger on that dot, and you couldn't even do that. You don't do nothing right, man. Damn, lady, I done just fought a war. I done killed 3 snakes. Listen, I done sewed my finger back on. And you talking about this
Look,
damn dot
it's
over
not. It's not. I'm laughing because
here.
this is me.
It sounds
So
familiar, though. It sounds familiar,
it.
though.
But the thing is this. Okay, yeah, you didn't create this whole thing, but I have orchestrated this whole thing. I have on a daily kept this whole thing afloat. And I feel like that some men think because they bring in the financial part, here you go. Take care, take care of the house. So now that whole house and everybody in it on the woman's shoulder. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not so much of the small things. When I say that it's on us, you done gave us the money. Now we got to pay the bills, pay the
What,
tuitions
what,
for the children, for the school. We got to,
what? I got to go make the money and keep up with that, too.
but we working too. So
I ain't saying
what
you,
you
I
bring
ain't
it to
saying
the
you.
table, I'm bringing to the table too. So what make
Okay,
and
okay.
that's just like with women that have to cook dinner every day. You done got out work, you dog tired, you got to come home, deal with the kids, you got to cook dinner for the family. Your husband done work, he dog tired, he get to come home, take a shower, and wait on his plate. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's certain things. If it wasn't for the woman, a lot of homes will be in shambles, and
But
that's a
that's
fact. That's a fact.
and I'm not disagreeing with that though. I ain't disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is don't the same way as you say men um look down upon the women. Don't make it seem as if what I go out here and do every day ain't nothing either. You see what I'm saying? And I get that this is my job. I'm working within my job. You feel me?
Right.
My job is to be a provider for this
Wow.
house and this
Mhm.
family and protector, right?
Right.
This what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Yes. Hey, guess what? But guess what? I take your car and I go wash it, vacuum it out. I fill it up on Sunday nights for you. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna cut this grass.
At my
I'm
at
gonna,
my
I'm gonna
household, I wash my car sometimes too, and I put gas in there too. So it's a balance.
wait.
I don't.
See, but
I'm just saying, like,
listen. You got to stop. Take it to listen.
take myself out of
Everybody,
it.
everybody, yeah, cause everybody ain't got
I'm
what you
out of
got.
it. Okay, I'm out of it.
Everybody ain't got what you
But
got.
it's
And
still certain things that I feel like,
everybody life
like,
don't operate in that fashion that your life operate in. Cause guess
okay,
what? Now I'm gonna say this. You got some single black women out here. They got to do all that for themselves.
right.
You get what I'm saying? They got
Mm-hmm.
to do all that for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and so they get so used to doing it for themselves. When that help do come along, they don't know how to
Yeah, how to
receive it.
treat it. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I've seen that.
so
I've seen
so
that.
then so then that makes that woman walk around and develop that type of attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm
It's my
saying? That makes
house.
that
It's
woman say
yeah.
that men ain't shit. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That
Yeah.
makes that woman look at men in a negative light. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
No,
Because
I
she
agree.
got to do all this by herself. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And so that just like so when she do make it, right? When she do get to a place in her life to where, hey, I can sustain my life and I'm living good, this, that, and the third. Yeah, you
Yeah.
look down a man that's trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna look at that man like he ain't there, like he a bum. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
So and it they happen. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie. I mean I'm gonna say I still ain't got nothing. You know what I'm
So
talking about? I ain't got nothing. Listen. I stayed all day long. I stayed at my mama house. I ain't got nothing. Look,
you stupid.
cause them black garbage bags then toted me around a many days. If you even
You stupid.
I I
So, but look,
so
have you ever seen the balloon pop show? I don't know the exact name of it, but it's where,
yeah
like,
yeah
you know what I'm
yeah
talking
I've
about.
seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
That right there just kind of like open your eyes to a lot of things of how men and women think. So the other day I was looking at one,
I'm gonna wait
and
till you done, and I'm gonna tell
old
you
girl
about it.
came out. She was pretty. She had a nice body and all that. Like, she was put together, whatever. But as soon as she came out, they started popping balloons. So I'm like, okay, well, what is it? Dude was like, oh yeah, I don't like I don't like a woman that wear wigs. I like my woman to be natural and this, that, and another. Like, her hair was laid. So she was kind of confused. She was like, okay, well, basically I can do both. So the other guy was like, well, yeah, I kind of feel like him. So she took the wig off.
Mm-hmm.
She had a low haircut. Still was cute. Like, it was still put together. Nothing changed. And everybody was like, whoa, like, they wouldn't expect it.
Right, right.
You were just like, so you took that one thing. You didn't even try to get to know her. You didn't want to get to know her. You just went straight for that one thing. And it's like, some men think I always want to talk like they got it all together. Like, you got, like, all of your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed just because you a man. But he took that one thing from her. And even after she started speaking, you can tell like she was a sweet girl. Like, her energy it just felt like she was a sweet girl. And I'm just like, wow.
You know what that is? It's the perception. It's the
It gotta be,
perception.
because
It's the perception.
I was like,
So
so stupid.
that young dude that said, Oh, now, don't get me wrong. Now, get what? When she walked in there, she probably scanned that whole line of dudes,
Yeah.
and she had her eyes locked in on who she wanted to be with too.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yep.
But guess what? So it's the perception. So, and by being the perception, right? Society in this television programming that we look at,
Well, yeah.
in this social media platform that we be glued to, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna program us to look at what they think is sexy, what they think is hot.
Right.
They're just like
Right.
black women for years have been known to be full figured women, nice butt, nice body, full lips. Then guess what? Guess what came out? Botox. Now you got these white women getting injections in their lips.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? You got the white, they going to go get the BBLs and all this. And then now, so guess what? When they start working out, and then now guess what? The perception, the
Mm-hmm.
same way, the same way when she walked in there and them dudes standing up in that line holding them balloons, they busting their balloons. And you see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I seen one where one dude said, I don't like knock knee women. So guess what? That one girl, but guess what? Just cause you don't like her, she probably wasn't checking for you. She
Right.
scanned that whole line and came now, and she was like, "Oh yeah, he cute." But guess what? That dude that's cute right there, my dog walk your ass,
Yeah.
and you want him cause he cute.
Yeah.
Same way with us men.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Shawty got that, but you hear me? Cute in the face, you feel me? Shawty, ooh, Lord have mercy.
Just do.
But shit, get what? Every goddamn Friday and Saturday, man, shit, this motherfucker get on my nerve, bro. I don't know what to do, man. Lord have mercy, man. I should have never even tried it. Man, I don't know. And then she went, man, I'm talking, I don't know what to do.
Toxic. Just a toxic relationship.
But guess what?
But they
It's the
love it
perception.
though.
It's the
Yeah, they
perception.
love it.
Listen, she accessorized herself and she presented herself in a way that made me like, oh yeah, this fat. Ooh, man, ooh, she, bruh, bruh,
All caught up. All
bruh,
caught up.
look, bruh, hey, bruh, listen, bruh, do you see, boy, she bad, boy. Boy, you get over there, boy, she can't even hold no conversation with you.
That part.
Can't even hold a conversation with
Can't even cook a simple meal.
you.
Total
Simple.
can be a total blockhead.
I'm get what? And then I ain't that. Listen, you can give me a bologna and cheese sandwich with some chips on the plate. Like, man, you ain't got no bologna. I don't want no motherfucking noodles. You ain't got no bologna. I'm just saying,
Not the,
man. But get what?
not the noodles.
Look, not hey, but get what? But shout, listen. When she put them clothes on, though, and listen,
Everything else go away. You don't worry about anything else.
when she put them clothes on and put them snuffleupagus on her eyelashes right
Ah,
here, put them curls on that thing right there.
you
And
stupid.
then bat the ball about 2-3 times, and then look, go over there, go over there and twerk about 2-3 times. You hear me?
Yeah.
Go twerk about 2-3 times over there. Get
It's
what?
up then.
Hey, shout it, shout it. Hey, shout it. Hey, God, what's up? Let me get you a drink. Hey, what y'all drinking? I'm finna buy the whole goddamn. Listen, how many of y'all it is? Bro, let me get 25 shots. You feel me? Like. Oh, then get with her homegirl, and I'm saying, oh girl, he balling, girl, he bought all
Girl,
of the
he the
shot,
one.
girl.
Look, he the one.
He the hey, listen,
Oh
hey,
my
what
God.
y'all, hey, what you doing, y'all? Hey, y'all want to go Waffle House? Hey, look, hey,
All right, follow us down.
yeah, you,
Look, get home.
hey,
Next day, been thought about how much money you just spent. Be like, I just spent
you feel?
$500 on some strings.
It just on some strings, you know what I'm talking about? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm saying, but then they get what they say, what us men say, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Mm.
But then get what? Shawty gonna say, oh, that nigga spending a little bread, you know what I'm saying? So then get what? Oh yeah, we gonna go out one more time, you feel me? Then get what? Now I'ma really find out about you for real, for real.
Right.
Damn, I done spent all this shit and then I ain't have to get you nothing but a 10-piece lemon pepper all flat with a
Here
kick
you
boo.
go. Here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, then get what? I got the whole pack ready for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm-mm.
The 3-5, two loose new pokes. You see what I'm saying? And we in now. We hey, it's up. You know what I'm just saying. Hey,
Look,
but
and
it's the perception. It's the
it's the perception, but
perception.
I think that um the standards gotta, I don't know. I don't
They
know what to
supposed to.
say. Like you got me with them. But yeah, that's a true story. Like, that's a known fact. That
So
is.
listen. So at the same time, right? We try to look at um. So and I'm gonna just speak for myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mom and dad divorced when I was 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So for me to really know what I grew up in a single parent home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I looked at I looked at the kids that was around me that still had their mom and dad in the same household. Yeah, they were different from how I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My life was hard. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So my mama couldn't show me, or I never seen um a man in my life to really, you know what I'm saying? I that shit got instilled in me by my grandma and my mom. You know what I'm saying? Deborah Ann, you know what I'm saying? Shit, even Gloria Jean. You know what I'm saying?
She definitely
Shit,
gonna give you that street game. She gonna give you the game.
I'm talking
She
about
was gonna
talk
give
that.
you the game.
You hear
Listen.
me? I'm talking about listen. I'm talking
Yeah.
about you better know it.
Yeah.
So at the same time, like your God said it best. Shit, I learned all my shit from women. They taught me. They taught me how to survive. They taught me how to grind. They taught me how to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
One thing we do know how to do is survive.
Even though, even though, even though, not taking that from my dad because he gave me the tools that I utilize right now today to keep that bread coming through that thing. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But those the values of, as you say, women was in the kitchen. Cause my grandma taught me how to cook. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? My grandma taught me how to sew my buttons on my clothes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So now, and so guess what? As I struggled along, and then when I got to a place in my life to where, hey, my mate or my significant other or whatever you want to label them as, I don't need you for that. I can do that for myself.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? So when it comes down to the women that have to cut their own grass and see by their own car and fix their own plumbing and all these things like that. So of course, guess what? Y'all when a man come along and want to take that stuff up off of you, shit, you don't know that what to do with it. You
Yeah.
think this a game. You think you being punked
Right.
because you've been doing it for so long.
And a
And
lot of
so
women
now,
don't want to be controlled. They don't want to be controlled because they have been that one person, that single person for so long. And they feel like if a man come in their life, that they're going to try to control everything.
so and it's not about controlling. It's not about controlling. It's just the fact that you have been driving this wheel for so long. You've been driving this car for so long.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now somebody come in and want to put you over there in the passenger seat, and you don't know how it is to take your hand off that steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So now, no, you ain't finna tell me I've been doing this and hey, but hold on, chill out, relax. I got it.
Got it. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But you don't know how to allow them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because you have conditioned yourself to be just that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how they can break that barrier, and even with men that have done, because you got men that have done it all for themselves as well. You got men that play both parents and everything else. So when a woman do come along to kind of try to lighten the load, like you said, they don't know how to receive it.
And that
I
man
don't know what
asking,
you can
he's asking a
change that.
question that, and men can intimidate women too, especially when you know this nigga got his shit to go. You know this, hey, hey, that, hey, he that. And so he said, "Hey, I already got this handle. What? How can you improve this?"
Mhm.
Or basically, what the question is, what can you bring to the table?
Yeah, and I get so that I don't know. It's just something about that question that's kind of cringy to me
Why?
because what do you mean? Like, okay, if this person got a job and a car and a place to live and you the same, what else what else do you want that person to bring to the table? So you working, got a car, got a job, so does she. The basic necessities like she has, he has. What do you mean? What can you bring to the table? What does that mean? So now you're gonna know off the back if they working. I hope they be truthful about that. But what can you bring to the table mean? I really need somebody to break that down for me because I think for to me it just seemed like it's just a question that's just thrown around to make it sound good. It builds confidence in that person. Like I don't get it.
Well, I ain't gonna say it's thrown around to make it sound good, but for most men that ask, what can you bring to the table? We looking for, and I ain't speaking for every man now. We looking for the peace of mind. We looking for the okay. So if you taking care of all this right here, you're a single parent. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for you to come in and show me the nourishment of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? The affection of the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I got my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely can go out here and get me somebody. But I'm just dealing with you just for the weekend or just for the night. You feel me? But when I say that what you gonna bring to the table is the nourishment that you have as a woman to bring to my life. You see what I'm saying? It's you, hey, yes, I'm the provider, the protector. I am the table, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking for you to come sit this table so we both can sit down and eat it. And when I say sit the table, that's what I mean about the affection. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? The nourishment. You see what I'm saying? And just the pouring off into me. You know what I'm saying? Giving
It's
me
gotta
the
be a
trust,
it's gotta be an
giving
equal
me,
thing.
yeah, giving me the trust. But you
If you
saying it's an equal thing, but I'm speaking as in when I ask a woman, what can
yeah,
she bring to the table?
yeah. And and
You get what
and
I'm saying?
and the term of be his peace. Okay. You want her to be your peace, but then you bring her hell.
Cause you know why?
What it
You know
don't work
why?
like that.
You know why? I gotta go out here. I gotta listen. I gotta go out here and fight the world every day. I gotta go out here and fight the world every damn day. I gotta fight against the white man. I gotta fight against the black man. I gotta fight against the haters. I gotta fight against. Yeah, I go fight so many enemies every single day.
And
And
now the
guess what?
woman does as well. And I'm not trying to downplay the
I ain't
situation.
saying y'all don't. I ain't
Yeah.
saying y'all don't. But what I'm saying is, if I got to go fight all these enemies every single day, and guess what? Here's what's in the back of my mind. I can't let my family down
Can't fail.
because they depending
Mhm.
on me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what?
That's where the
Then
women come in. That's
all
what that's
right,
what
but get what?
that's what that gap
All
gotta be
right,
filled. Like,
all
you know what
right.
I'm
Now
saying?
come on, but get what? Get what?
Yeah.
When I get home, all that rah rah shit. I don't want to hear
Wanna
that.
hear. Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? Now I got to fight out. I got to fight out here in these streets
Fight at
on
home.
this job
Mm-hmm.
on the way home. Then
Mm-hmm.
when I get home, I got to fight with you too. Oh no, let me tell you something. No, ain't even going like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Everybody,
ain't doing.
I think both parties just need to be poured into, um,
Mhm.
because,
Mhm.
and I feel like the man. the man kind of needs to pour into the woman a little more, because she's gonna be that rock for the family. She is gonna make sure that those gaps are filled. She's gonna lighten the load off of you. She's gonna do everything she needs to do. She's gonna take care of the kids. She's gonna go to the meetings at the school. She's gonna go to she's gonna deal with the sports and things like that. She's gonna do the shopping. She's gonna do the grocery shopping. Like, she is doing so much. She is just full. Her plate is just full. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it that men have a lot to deal with in the world, but at the same time, now we do too.
I mean,
Now
no, it ain't now. It's always been there.
well, it's always been there.
It's always been there, but it's just the fact that now you're using your voice to be heard about it. You see what I'm saying? Women are using their voice to be heard about it.
Yeah.
So, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't use your voice to be heard and then be viewed in a negative aspect.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. That's a good way to. It's just, I think both men and women have it hard, especially in 2024. Like, it's so much that is dependent upon us. Like, our plates are full. We're loaded with just problems and things that we try to pan out to make sure that the family is straight. So I just feel like men need to kind of bag off of women and respect us in the same light that they want to be respected in. That's all I got to do.
I agree.
And that's all, that's all we want. We want the same respect that is given to a man. That's all we ask.
Yeah.
Being said, we're gonna end on that note. Men, women, just be respectful to one another. That's all I can say. Do what you want to receive. I'm your host, Martina Kennedy.
I'm your boy, Mr. J in the place.
Hey guys.